as many of you know, I've been building HRDWRKER for the past 5.5 years. And at the same time, I've been working a full-time 40-hour job. And I think it's got to that point now where I can't balance or juggle both of them anymore. So I have to quit my day job and go all in on HRDWRKER, which is crazy, exciting, scary, and just everything kind of balled into one.
Yeah.
So I think from here on out, being able to dedicate 100% of my time to HRDWRKER is going to be extremely exciting. And it's going to be cool to see what comes of it, what comes of like being able to dedicate 100% of your time to one thing and not being pulled and tugged in different directions. Because creatively, it was a strain on me. Also, it's just tiring to like work half the day on one task and then switch over and be like, cool, now I gotta hit my creative mood and try to like build and record and edit and like come up with concepts for HRDWRKER. So it was definitely a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, I for one am excited. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Just time management wise,
for sure,
as well. It's a really, really positive thing.
Yeah.
Confidence wise, and I guess security wise, I don't mean like money security, because there's definitely some adjustments that need to be made now. Yeah. But confidence wise, what do you think this is going to do for you?
Well, I think a lot of the time, and I don't know why, because I feel like anybody that can hold a creative job or like a side hustle and maintain a full-time job, like you guys should all be proud of yourselves for doing that shit. And like I always used to beat myself up about it, because when people would ask me like, oh, so is HRDWRKER the only thing you do? And I would be like, no, I have a job. I felt like they would look at me like, oh, he's not serious, or oh, it's not a legit thing that he's doing, because you have like the safety net of a regular job. But come to think of it, it's like, we were able to build HRDWRKER, and then like I was still working for another company. So, being able to juggle both really makes me think that like if I focus on just one thing, I can like kill it, So I think confidence wise, now when somebody's like, is HRDWRKER all you do? Yeah, it's all I do. And it's gonna make me feel not like, I guess, a sense of validation, but not for anybody else. Like just for myself to know, hey, like this is what I'm doing, and I'm like, we're rolling the dice on ourselves, So that's exciting.
What are you scared about?
From this transition?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the fear, because I was really trying to like reflect and think like, why do I hesitate? Why is there fear? I think it really just comes from a financial standpoint, trying to figure out like, all right, now I'm not gonna have this chunk of money. How do I like replenish that or replace that with something else? But at the end of the day, I'm really starting to realize that the one thing that you can't have back is time. So if I'm working 40 hours a week, like those 40 hours are just gone, and the money that I'm making for those 40 hours doesn't add up to the value that I could be bringing to HRDWRKER and how much bigger we can make it if I was here all the time.
Right.
So, like that's definitely the fear. Just like, oh no, like what if happens if like we've had a good like 6 months and then all of a sudden like we don't get any work, and all of that stuff, like you start freaking out. But I also think that's that fear is in everybody, like whether you have a 40-hour job or not. Like there's always a chance that you might not have that job tomorrow.
Something could always go away. Something that is present today could not be here tomorrow, no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, and I think sometimes you just have to kind of bet on yourself and
right. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I'm betting on you, boo.
And worst case scenario, I mean, you can always get another job.
You could always get another job.
But that's not the plan. There's no worst case scenario in this situation, because we have to make this work.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be good.
All right. Well, Tito, I appreciate your honesty. I know this was really tough. is a really tough thing.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you doing this. I appreciate you making the commitment to hard worker.
Yeah.
I appreciate you believing in us and proving that you do by taking this big step.
Yeah.
So we'll check back in with you guys. Are we doing Behind the Works every week? Is that the plan, or are we just doing it when we can?
I think the goal is like every week. But yeah, I think every week.
That's GOAT.
Yeah, GOAT's still here.
So we'll check in with you hopefully next week. If not, then the week after. We'll keep you updated on what Tito is up to, how his transition is going.
Yeah.
And then also all the other great stuff that we're up to, including 1 to 5, our Hard Worker podcast. As always, thank you so much for your support. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. I know we have a couple of events coming up, so we hope you make it out. But wish Tito good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
And send them good vibes and good energy.
And clients. Send me clients.
Yeah, pay us. All right.
Send me clients.